Hey everybody, yet again we hope this note and video finds everybody happy and healthy. Thankful this week to bring the tip of the week from First Tee here at Backswing Golf Club. It's been great to see everybody the past few days and look forward to a lot more in the coming days and coming weeks ahead. Hopefully the weather continues to cooperate and we'll have plenty more golf in our near future. So for the tip of the week, this week, we wanted to talk to you a little bit about balance. The conversation about balance in the golf swing usually relates to our finish position, right? Whether we finish on balance, whether we can hold that PGA Tour pose at the finish. But I wanted to talk a little bit more about balance in other areas of the golf swing. And where we start with that is actually at setup. So when we take our setup in the golf swing, if we can start to feel the balance even there, because if we're actually off balance, whether we're heels, toes, back foot, front foot, that will definitely impact whether we can get to that proper finish position at the end of our golf swing. So as we set up to the golf ball, or just to take a practice swing actually, we're going to start to feel in our heels, toes, where our weight might be. So as I get into my setup right here, I'm going to reach my arms out a little bit too far and I start to feel myself want to fall towards the camera. That wouldn't be our proper setup position. So then same thing, if I get my hands a little bit too close, it's going to start to push me into the heels and I'm going to be off balance yet again. So as we do this, we're going to let our hands and arms just hang very naturally. And we should start to feel that our weight on our feet is very balanced, to use that word yet again, but it's going to be on the centers of our feet, right on the arches, so that we can stand there for a long time without any sort of wobble, even with some wind. And what that will impact is our top of backswing position. That's where the tip's going to end today. So when I start from this balanced setup position and I turn it up to the top, that's the next spot where we want to try to feel some balance. We don't want to swing away from the target, that we can see our trail foot kind of roll over. I'm off balance yet again. And in a different perspective, if I were to do the opposite and just lift my arms up, my weight's going to stay on my front foot. Too much weight towards the target there will make us compensate as we come down into the golf ball. So again, just to recap, we want to talk about balance. We start before we even move anything in the swing, we're going to try to make sure that our weight is over the arches of our foot, not out here on the toes, and definitely not back on the heels either. And then from there, we take our backswing up to the top and pause and just start to feel where the weight goes to. This will help us diagnose some potential errors in our swing. There's a lot more details to come in the future, but maybe some conversations and questions that we can talk about as we get closer to golf season and certainly playing and practicing a little bit more. Again, look forward to seeing everybody out at the club soon. Please feel free to call or email the golf shop with any questions you might have. Look forward to seeing you soon.